Hey, Zach here with another video. Welcome back. This week we're going to create a members only website using the Raytha content management system. It's super easy. It's only going to take a couple minutes. And so we're just going to jump right into the demo. What I want to show here is what it's like to access blog posts or content depending on whether that content allows logged in users or special member types to access that content, and then what happens if you're not logged in at all. So right now we are logged in to our fresh installation of the Raytha content management system, and this hello world post allows anybody to access. It's open. You don't have to be logged in to access that post. However, this post does, the next post up here, because it says members only. And if you click it, you have to be logged in. Now, on top of that, we also added some functionality so that users who are premium members get to see additional content. So premium member content. So I'm going to edit the account for the logged in user that I am impersonating currently, and we'll give them the premium member user group. So then we'll head back over to our page. And if we open up this page, the Hello World post again, you see that because the account that I'm logged in with now belongs to the premium members group, I get to see additional content that is only available to premium members. And the same thing is true for that other post. So I'm going to show you how we set this up in Raytha in just a couple minutes. And let's head over to the back end and take a look. All right, we're in the Raytha admin portal, and we're going to go to the post content type, what we've been using to experiment and test this out. And here's our two posts on the admin section, and you see that I have a field for premium content, and I also have a field for required to be logged in. I added these fields on top of the default fields by just going to fields here, and I clicked create field, and I added these two fields. So this premium content is a WYSIWYG field, and this required to be logged in is just a regular checkbox. So just adding these two fields alone gave me the power to specify what the premium content can be in that particular post and whether or not I'm requiring users to be logged in to view the post at all. But just because I added these two fields isn't enough for that to magically work, right? We need to go to templates and modify our template in order for all the features to get hooked up together. So we're going to go into our list view and modify the list view, and I'll show you how we modified the default content here. So under where the title is normally output, I added an if statement, and if the page requires the user to be logged in, and again, we get this by clicking insert variable, and you can search for your variable, click copy and insert it into the template using liquid syntax. Then show that warning members only. Otherwise, just leave it off. And then over here, a little bit lower down, we don't want to show a preview of the content if the user doesn't have permission to do so. So we're saying if the user is authenticated and the page does require the user to be logged in, then you're allowed to show it to the user. If we don't require users to be logged in, or the user is authenticated anyway, then we'll show the preview of the content truncated down. Otherwise, we'll output you must be logged in to view this post. So that handles the list view, but we had a little bit more to do on the detail view. And we have the same exact code to show the content if depending on the settings of that blog post, if they're required to be logged in and whether the user is logged in or not. But then we also added that section that they have to be a premium member in order to see that extra section that only premium members can see. So we have the if the current user groups contains premium members, and we'll head back over to users real quick here and go to user groups. You see here's the user group, and then you get that from the developer name. So you can create as many user groups as you want. And we go back here, we see that we said if the basically the logged in user groups contains premium members, then we're going to show that extra section with the premium content. Again, that came from the insert variable here. You can copy and paste it in. Now, obviously, it may not make sense for a lot of websites to go in and manually update the user groups of every individual, whether they're premium or not. Maybe you want it to be more automated. Maybe they need to pay for a membership and it should automatically tag different user groups. Or maybe you have a membership system already and you want to add the Raytha content management system on top of that so that you can get some granular control based on the user's membership level in your own membership system. It is possible to automatically hook up these user groups to the users based on single sign-on. So if a user logs into the Raytha platform using a single sign-on, we could definitely automatically attach a user group to that user. This way, it's more automated. You don't need to go in and flag and set different user groups to every single user that logs into the platform. But that's a little bit more advanced. We'll save that for a future video. So if you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit subscribe and stay tuned for more updates about the Raytha content management system. It's completely open source, so go check it out at raytha.com, and we'll see you in the next video.